Furthermore, some evil people, they have this kind of power to suck up people's life force and energy. So whoever goes near them or believes in them, and if they want to eat that person up, then they keep sucking them up gradually until that person withers and dies, like a dead flower, nothing left. They do it slowly, slowly, sipping it, like you sip in water. And this is really evil. So you may see somebody who has been kind of adored by the big public, or even been forced a title of Buddha, living Buddha on them, but that person will cause death, sudden death immediately, or slow death by making the followers or the monks next to them die slow death with severe sickness. It doesn't have to be a monk, just somebody who follows that idol closely, then suddenly just becomes ill, gravely ill, and slowly, slowly, slowly dies. Or dies quickly. It depends also on how many entities in that group will suck up that person's life force. This is very dangerous to just believe in anybody. There's so much work for me to do and so much I can't even explain. I just hope some people would understand, or at least my own God disciples, they should understand this. That's why I explain all this to you. I'm obliged to explain because I'm their teacher. I have to tell them everything that I know. I mean, as long as heavens allow it. Some things heavens don't allow, but that doesn't mean it's something harmful to them. It's just that some things they should not know because the plans of heavens are not always open to the whole world to know, because mostly it's useless. They don't understand and they don't listen anyway. And that's why some of the initiates, you know that. Sometimes you go near somebody and you feel uncomfortable. So many of you experience that firsthand, even going near Tràng Tâm followers or listening to his talk, and you come home and get sick, very sick, for many, many months. And even if you are just a sister of that person, you also get sick taking care of him. If you did not have this master power protection and the true Guanyin method, then you would have died together with your brother as well. And even some of the Tràng Tâm so-called followers turn to me and take refuge in the real Guanyin method. But the evil energy still lingers in their body and makes them sick. But even then, the master always stands by and helps them, protects them. Anyway.
Kính gửi sư phụ Tim Khâu Tu, con xin kể câu chuyện về tác hại của minh sư giả Ruma mà sư phụ đã chia sẻ đến thế giới là hoàn toàn đúng. Gia đình con có 6 người, trong đó 5 người là đệ tử của sư phụ đã 30 năm, còn một anh trai chưa là đệ tử của ngài. Anh chỉ ăn chay và rất tin ngài. Năm 2021, tình cờ anh gặp một người ở quán chay. Cô ấy nói cô là thợ cắt tóc và tu học theo sư phụ, nên anh con đến tiệm cô cắt tóc. Trong lúc cắt tóc, cô mở cho anh nghe Ruma thuyết giảng và nói là ông với sư phụ là một. Anh con cũng không hiểu là gì, cứ đơn thuần nghĩ cô theo sư phụ thôi. Sau khi về nhà, anh bắt đầu có những triệu chứng trong lòng ngực luôn thấy nóng rang như lửa địa ngục thiêu đốt. Bên tai thì có tiếng nói quấy nhiễu, xui khiến anh nghe theo suy nghĩ tiêu cực và nhiều lần muốn tự tử. Ban đêm thì gặp ác mộng, thấy ma đến nói chuyện. Ban ngày thì thường nằm rên rỉ, bỏ ăn bỏ uống. Con chăm sóc anh nên đêm nào cũng gặp ác mộng như anh. Anh thiền cầu nguyện sư phụ cứu thì được thấy hình ảnh sư phụ hiện thân thành Quán Âm Bồ Tát. Với bình nước nhỏ trên tay, ngài dùng dương liễu vẩy nước lên đầu và dùng tay xoa đầu anh, rồi anh cảm thấy ngày một đỡ hơn. Cùng thời điểm đó, một chị đồng tu ở Đài Loan Formosa gửi tặng thiên trang SM do sư phụ thiết kế cho con. Giữa lúc đại dịch Covid cao trào, không thể nào có chuyện gửi thiên trang qua đường bưu điện được. Vậy mà nhờ phép màu Thượng Đế, con đã nhận được trong thời gian sớm nhất. Rồi con liền đeo vào thì nghe thấy ân điển thiên đàng xuống. vạn nghiệp liền tan biến. Con và anh con ngủ ngon, không thấy ác mộng nữa. Kể từ đó anh dần hồi phục và khỏe mạnh trở lại. Anh, con cùng gia đình xin vô vàn tri ân, tình thương và sự gia trì của sư phụ. Kính chúc sư phụ luôn nhiều sức khỏe, an toàn. Thương Ngài, Mỹ Trang từ Âu Lạc, Việt Nam.
So the real master power is what you need, not just any method, even the Guanyin method. If that person just fakes it, just go in, learns the method, and go out, spread the news and says they are master. I saw many. Quite a few do that. But they can't help you. They can't even help themselves. After they exhaust the blessing that's given at the initiation time, they will be snatched by the demons, or they are originally demons themselves coming in there just to destroy the teachings of the Buddha. Or in my case, try to make trouble for me and cheat people. I just hope that people listen to some of this and stay away from such evil entities like Tràng Tam, Hueibuu, and any others who fake being Guanyin messengers or Guanyin masters. Please stay away from them. Even if you don't believe in me and my power, just go find any other holy, wholesome monks or teachers, okay? And I have told you already where. And I have warned you to be careful whom you choose to be your teacher, yeah? The Guanyin messengers are rare. Guanyin method teachers at a high level are rare also. Only if you're lucky, sincere, God might lead you to meet them. If your karma is too heavy from past lives already, maybe it's very difficult for you to even hear of the name Guanyin method. Not to talk about believing in it or finding the best master for you. Even when Buddha was alive, he so trustworthy. He was a prince, and he taught real, all compassionate and good things. But when he preached one time, 2,000 monks walked out of his talk because they believed they knew everything. And they thought the Buddha was preaching heresy, just like what some monks think I'm doing right now. It's very difficult to teach people in this world. The master of Paramahansa Yogananda, Sri Yukteswar Giri, said that the beings in the astral world where he is teaching are easier for him than the people, the humans on this planet, because humans are having a complicated nature. The dual nature, negative and positive. So it's very difficult for them to understand the real teaching. And it's very difficult for them to recognize a true master. This is the problem. That's why we have problems in our world. Well, all of you, us, we just wish one day that this world turns into paradise. That still can happen. But only the worthy ones will be rescued. Only after all the unworthy become, non-existent in this world. And that's what heavens are doing right now, trying to warn humans by different disasters, diseases, pandemics, and all kinds of things that come in like flooding into our world right now, all kinds of unimaginable disasters, unprecedented, man-made or so-called man-made or natural disasters, diseases and pandemics. Oh, it wasn't any other time in the history of mankind.
Major natural disasters and ongoing humanitarian crises. etc. Impact and death tolls of zoonotic pandemics and epidemics in the past century. Estimate. Spanish flu, 1918 to 1920. An estimated 500 million cases and 50 to 100 million deaths, with an economic cost of at least $3 billion. Asian flu, 1957 to 1958. Over 500 million cases and 1 to 4 million deaths, with an economic cost of over $9 billion. Hong Kong flu, 1968 to 1969, over 500 million cases and 1 to 4 million deaths, with an economic cost of more than $34 billion. HIV, AIDS, 1970s to ongoing, an estimated 85.6 million cases and 40.4 million deaths and counting. The economic cost is $144 billion and counting. Ebola virus disease, 1976 and 2014 to ongoing, an estimated 35,123 cases and 15,485 deaths and counting, with economic cost of at least $53 billion. Variant Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, mad cow disease, 1986 to ongoing, 231 cases and counting. 100% of cases fatal, with an economic cost of at least $30 billion and counting. SARS, severe acute respiratory syndrome, 2002 to 2004, 8,098 cases and 774 deaths, 10% of cases fatal. The estimated economic cost is over $40 billion. Avian flu, 2003 to ongoing, 2,629 cases and 1,110 deaths and counting. 42.3% of cases fatal. The estimated economic cost is at least $13 billion and counting. Worryingly, a new variant of H5N1 that emerged in 2020 has not only spread farther than ever before among birds, but has also spilled over into other animals, raising the specter of a human outbreak. Science News, March 2023. Swine flu, 2009 to 2010, with an estimated 1.4 billion cases and 575,000 deaths, with an economic cost of over $50 billion. MERS, Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, 2012 to ongoing, 2,605 cases and 937 deaths and counting, 36% of cases fatal. The estimated economic cost is at least $10 billion and counting. Mpox, monkeypox, 1970 to ongoing, 95,764 confirmed cases and 174 confirmed deaths, plus 70 suspected cases unverified due to lack of testing capacity and counting. The economic cost is estimated to be over $135.1 million and counting. COVID-19, 2019 to ongoing, an estimated 774.1 million cases and 7.01 million deaths as of January 22nd, 2024 and counting. Emerging major infectious diseases and potential symptoms by continent. etc.
And I try my best, but humans have to help themselves also. They have to U-turn. Instead of going into the negative direction, just U-turn to the positive. The most simple is being vegan and praying to God, praising God.